from Smiling Loudly Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a walkthrough of my new planner from Agendio. If you've been following my Instagram, Smiling Loudly Plans, you know that I've been in a Passion Planner daily for a long time. I have been using those Passion Planner dailies since they came out almost a year ago. In fact, my first one was a printable while I was waiting for the hard copies to arrive from the Kickstarter. But the really cool thing about daily planners is that you get to have a new one every few months instead of just once a year. So I've been wanting to try Agendio for a while, and given that this year has been super wacky crazy, it seemed like the right time to try it. With Agendio, they're super customizable. You can pick the number of months. This planner is 4 months, September, October, November, December, 2020. So the cover, they have a couple of options for binding. The first is normal coil bound with like a laminated plastic cover, very similar to like Erin Condren or the Recollections planners from Michaels. And then they have this. And of course, with the Passion Planner Daily, I've gotten very accustomed to being in a book bound planner. This is not that, but it is closer. So the outside is this beautiful kind of faux leather, and they have a whole bunch of color choices. So I was really excited that purple was an option. And the elastic, I should note, is an add-on with Agendio. So I think it costs like $4 extra to have the elastic, but because I chunk up my planners so much, I really do like to have that elastic closure. Let's open it up. On the inside, it's a wire O binding. The coil is quite small, so we'll see how that goes as this chunks up. I know that wire O can sometimes be a bit annoying. I'm hoping that with this kind of hard binding, it will be okay and the wire O won't be getting like caught on stuff, as sometimes can happen with this type of binding. Oh, the paper. I should talk about the paper. So smooth. I love a smooth paper. I know some people really like a gritty paper. I am not into that. I love a nice, smooth, soft paper that I just want to like pet all the time. And this is for sure a smooth, soft paper. So here on the front page, you've just got Agendio logo, and then this has a little bit about my customization. So September 1st, 2020 to December 31st, 2020, and then models, whatever. So I guess this is my monthly layout, my daily layout, or my monthly, my weekly, my daily, the different models of theirs that I chose. And you've got your little spot here to put your contact info or whatever it is that you put in your planner. Turning the page, we have your sort of year at a glance, well, really 2 years at a glance here, because I've got the rest of 2020, I've got all of 2021, and then the first half of 2022. So I guess it's just sort of 2 years from and including whatever your starting month is. Okay, and then it just dives right in. So for me, I didn't add a lot of extra things to this planner because I just don't really use it. So, and you know what? If my planning style changes, then I'll change it up for my next planner. Again, that's why I love being able to have a new planner every 3 months or 4 months instead of just every year. So let's turn the page. So for this planner, I got a monthly layout, a weekly layout, and daily layouts. This is the monthly layout. It may look a little bit different than the monthly layouts you're used to seeing with all the little squares like a calendar. I don't use those. I sometimes will sort of fill them in, decorate them a little bit, but I don't find myself referencing back to those monthly layouts. So I did this instead. In the Passion Planner Daily, there is a spread like this at the beginning of the book where you have the whole year vertically like this with a little line for each day of the month. And that I do use. I've really liked that as a year at a glance, but I also miss being able to do my little color dots on the mini calendars. So now I'm kind of going to have both. So I was really excited that this was an option for the monthly view. With Agendio, you get to pick which holidays appear. And so for me, the only ones that I put in here are ones where the building I work at will be closed. I know that Halloween is October 31st. I don't need the planner to tell me that. And then on the other side, I went totally plain, totally basic. I probably would have just gone with one big plain sheet. That wasn't an option. I did have to choose modules for down here. So I just went blank for all of them, and I may figure out something to do here, or I may just cover it all up, and this will be like my monthly cover page, Let's check out the weekly. So the weekly is just a week on one page. This is going to look probably very familiar to the people who have been using those like Hobonichi planners the last couple of years. This is just so I can glance and see what's going on this week. And if, as things come up, I'll probably put them here so that I can then move them into my dailies. And then right away over here is Monday. The reason for that is I don't like it when daily planners have Saturday and Sunday on the same page. Maybe that makes sense for some people, but I do not live in a normal 9 to 5, Monday to Friday kind of world. That's just not my lifestyle. So I need every single day to have its very own page. So here's the daily. I was inspired a little bit by what I like best about the Passion Planner Daily. So when that came out, I really, really loved that it had both the hourly and free space to play in. The part of the Passion Planner Daily that I don't use is the journaling prompts that are in there. I usually cover those up. I almost always cover those up. So when designing this, I went with the hourly. And that I just need for the structure, for the linear view of my day. And free space to play. I mean, it's mostly probably going to be decorating because that's just really what I like to do, but that's going to happen over. The one thing I didn't really like is that this portion with the date in it had to have that shaded background. I would have liked the option to have it blank as well, because now, even if I put a strip of washi there, I'll probably see a bit of that shadowing. That's okay. I'll work around that. But I did put that in a note in their sort of feedback portion of the order. Agendio has tons of different modules you can use for lined areas, dot grid areas. You can put custom headings. I could have put, appointments, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to leave it really kind of free form. The only place where I really want that structure is in my hourly and in my list of monthly dates. This I find a little weird. They stick your monthly in at the end of whatever the last full week of that month is. So Sunday, September 27th, now I have my October monthly. My October monthly starts with October 1st. And then you turn the page and it's September 28th again. But this is fine and I'll get used to it. So we got all the way to the end, November, December. And I did not add any notes pages or anything at the end of this. Last day of the planner, Sunday, January 3rd. I didn't pick this. This is just how they've chosen to fill the last page where there wasn't anything. But that's it. I didn't add notes pages. I mean, there's lots of stuff you can do. You can add notes, dot grid. You can even add like pages with music staffs on them. There's all kinds of cool stuff that you can do. But I really did want to keep mine very simple. And I had a lot of fun building it. I find their software for building pretty user-friendly, but you could definitely get lost in it. I'm really happy. Ever since this arrived, I keep just picking it up and touching it. I will be doing a move-in video for this when we get a little bit closer to September 1st. So there will be a little bit of pen testing happening in my setup video. So hit the subscribe button and turn on that bell so that you can tune in when I get that posted. Let me know in the comments if you've ever had an Agendio. What features did you choose? What features do you love? What features do you not love? And let me know if you go and have a play with their software and create your own planner. Whether or not you order it, it's still kind of fun to play with. Hi, thank you so much for watching the video today. I'm really looking forward to diving into that planner for September. September always kind of feels a little bit like the new year to me, so hopefully it'll be a little bit of a turnaround on this very strange year. Earlier in the week, I did a swatch and review of some super cool pens, so go ahead and click right here to check that out, and click right here to subscribe to my channel. I have some really cool videos coming up, and I hope you'll be here to check them out. Have a smiling, loudly day!